How you doing, guys? All right?
All right, mate.
Let's get this show on the road, man.
Yes, do it.
People all over the UK take a ride with Uber every week.
Right, guys, where to?
Governor Baths, please.
In this series, we meet some of those riders.
We're on our way to a paranormal investigation.
And drivers.
Well, I believe in ghosts, but not in teasing them.
As they go about their lives in transit.
Initially, it started I didn't want people to find out what I was really doing. It's not the most popular thing in the East End for anybody to be doing.
In cities across the country, we join them on their journeys as they share their stories with us and each other.
I just thought he left to go to college to do Sound and Light. I Sound and Light. What have you done is put you in the front of the paper.
Hi, guys.
Hey, man, how are you?
Is it Oliver?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
How you doing, all right?
I've had people in my car from all over the world, to be honest with you.
Hey, hello.
How you doing, all right?
It just keeps it interesting. No trip's the same, do you know what I'm saying? Like, every trip's different.
It's a cold one today.
It is.
Glasgow is the friendliest city in the world. People in general are really nice people. Hi there, how you doing today, Mohammed? They will always chat to you about something, and they'll be open and honest.
Paranormal investigators Steff and Jan are en route to examine a ghostly occurrence at Govan Hill.
We are paranormal investigators and we study the existence of ghosts and hauntings, but also various other things like cryptozoology, strange beasts and various unexplained.
I do actually believe in spirits.
Oh yeah. Have you seen one?
No.
But have you seen one and you've just not realised?
You're freaking me out. Well, I believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in teasing them. Have you had reports at Govan Hill? Or?
We've had quite a lot of strange things happening and been locked in the basement. Well, kind of locked in the basement. The chair was put up against the door.
That was Jan that done that.
No.
Jan wasn't there. There's only one door which goes in and out. I don't really get that scared in many places, really. I can jump, doors will bang, but I've always said that when I do pass on, I'm going to be the noisiest ghost you could possibly come across. We've had strange reflections in the mirror, but while we were all doing it, the reflection in the mirror, her eyes started bleeding.
And I want to meet a Bigfoot. Oh, my God.
A Bigfoot?
Bigfoot, yeah.
So is this like date night for you guys or something?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You have gave me the most spookiest ride of my life, you know that?
You're never going to have a ride like this before.
No, not like this one, no. Well, good luck, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I wonder if they're seeing anything, like quite engrossed.
How you doing, guys? All right?
All right, mate.
Lifelong pals from the East End of Glasgow, Jamie and Patrick are heading to a screening at the Scottish Ballet.
Take it one of you does ballet, yeah?
Aye, that's my work.
Right. How do you find it?
Aye, it's good.
Aye. Must keep you pretty fit, though. What about yourself, Patrick? What do you do?
Oh, I'm an apprentice electrician.
Right, OK.
That doesn't keep me very fit.
Jamie's from the same kind of neck of the woods I'm from, and to be a ballet guy is like... You'd probably get attacked for probably being a ballet guy, to be honest, that neck of the woods. So, Jamie, how did you get into ballet, mate?
I got into it, I was about 13, 14. It used to be a theatre school that I went to. And initially, of course, just being a typical boy for East End, I was like, no chance of me doing ballet.
Boys don't do ballet. Boys don't wear tutus. Well, we don't wear tutus, but that was what you were always thought was happening.
It took about 2 weeks persuading, and then eventually, well, it turned out to be a bribe. It was a hoodie I wanted at the time. It just went, day one class and you'll get a hoodie. Initially it started, I didn't want people to find out what I was really doing because it's not exactly a breeding ground for ballet dancers East End.
Just kind of kept it quiet all the way through secondary school and stuff. And then even this guy didn't even know, to be honest.
I just thought he left to go to college to do Sound and Light. I Sound and Light like, technician work, but really I was doing ballet. But no, I didn't know until I checked my social media. They're saying, can you believe Jamie Reid front of the paper? He won't be welcome back. Aye. Like, have you murdered somebody? Like, what have you done is put you in the front of the paper? So I went in the scene and it said, now, Jamie Reid, Scottish Ballet's new member. I phoned him, I got Jamie, I can't believe he never told me. Jamie is showing people in the East End of Glasgow what you can do if you've got talent and you work hard. And I know quite a lot of people maybe don't see that.
Would you say, right, you're his biggest fan? Man fan?
I am a man fan.
Yeah, I'm all proud of him, like proud of him to call him my friend. Jamie superseded what I expected, to be fair.
Did you expect?
Expect you sounding light and going to a job and sounding light. Not to be superstar Jamie Reid, do you know what I mean?
What do Alphas do?
Alphas ho! Woo!
Glasgow's inclusive rugby team, the Alphas, are going home after having watched the rugby in the pub.
You watched the game today, I take it, yeah?
Yeah, if you can call it a game. A bit disappointing.
To be honest with you, I'm not a rugby guy.
How are you not a rugby guy, man?
Glaswegians, it's all football, do you know what I mean?
To be fair, it wasn't these guys' thing until I came along.
Right, okay.
I set up the Glasgow Alphas in 2015 and we became the first inclusive rugby team in Glasgow.
It was an advert on Facebook for the Glasgow Alphas. And I was like, I really want to get into rugby. And as a gay man myself, I'd quite like to socialise with other people who are in the same sphere as me. And then I went along, I met some of the best friends I've actually made in my life.
It really helps us to find people that are like-minded and really feel like a part of something that's kind of special.
I feel like it's a place to belong, if that makes sense. It's like a family group, a lot of people say.
We all kind of warm up in our own ways.
Well,
you're probably the most prominent one.
It's all about having controlled aggression. So mine is listening to metal music. And I shake my hands a bit like this. Then I start shaking and I start beating my chest and growling and like shouting at myself. It just gets me really angry, and that's what it's about, getting yourself really angry, but then holding on to that and using it in the right way.
I tried the same type of thing. It didn't really work for me. I sort of hyperventilated and felt awful, and I had to go sit down, which really killed the momentum for it.